On this computer. Recording. Go, Jay, go. Still can't hear you. I'm gonna unmute you. There you go. You've been muted. Go.
There we go. Hello, everyone. I can't even see you because I'm on my phone, but I'm making this work. It is loud AF. I am in the San Francisco Public Library. I was in my car, and then I walked very fast to get to any kind of place that might have a signal, and I saw the library, and so this is where I walked into, and I'm just pumped to hang out with you tonight. Eric actually won tickets to Hamilton, and so that's why we're in SF, but I was texting Kim and I was like, I've got to find a way to make this work. I gave her like 10 solutions and she's like, I think you should just jump on the call and do a Zoom. And I'm like, yeah, totally. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm really excited about it. I have notes and we're going to make this effective. So we've been doing a reflection walk and we have been just focusing on so much of what we've gone through in the last year. And what I want to do is I want to set goals for 2020. And I'm really excited about that. It's not even so much a vision board walk, but it's just a direction of how to grow your business. And that's what I want to do with you tonight. So first and foremost, have adjustable pants. I heard this on a national wake-up call in 2015 or 14, I cannot remember the year, by Trina Gray, my mentor, on this national wake-up call. And one of the 10 lists of advice that she gave was wear adjustable pants. Be willing to adjust wherever you need to go. And I feel like I'm wearing adjustable pants right now. This is not my norm. I love doing a team call from my desk, but I'm making it happen. And so where do you have to find adjustable pants right now and be adjustable in your business? Number two, we were on the Q&A yesterday and it really led into a really amazing conversation. And I accidentally said this and coaches caught on to it. And then they wrote it down in the comments and I was like, wait, who said that? And they're like, you said that. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to have to share on the best practices. And it was this: instead of saying, I feel stuck or I'm struggling with, I said yesterday, I'm dealing with. So what is it that you're dealing with in your life? Because you're solution oriented and you're action oriented. So instead of I'm struggling to lose weight, I'm dealing with it. I'm working on it. I'm going somewhere. I'm showing up daily. What are you dealing with in life right now? And that's what makes you different than the person who is not joining you. So there's a person that I followed up with maybe 3 times. I put a poll out today. She clicked the poll. She's clicked a lot of my polls. And I said, hey, does Instagram work best for you? Can I talk to you here? And she's like, Instagram is great. And I said, awesome. I said, hey, I'm really excited you clicked my poll. Can you just tell me a little bit about what your fitness and your nutrition currently looks like? She's like, girl, I've gained 20 pounds since my marriage a year ago, and I do not feel good. And I said, oh, that has to feel so hard. She said, I used to be active and I'm not anymore. And I said, oh my gosh, you're going to pick it right up if you've already used to being active. My plans, that's like, it's so perfect for you. Question, how's your nutrition? And then she said she had been drinking these other shakes twice a day. And I said, listen, Shakeology is not a meal replacement unless you load it up. If you load it up with some vegetables and so spinach, right? Let's say spinach or some fruit. It can be a meal replacement, but that's not necessarily what it's for. It's for nutrients and it's to fuel your body. I use it for a snack now. Is that something you'd be willing to do? It's worked for me the last 5.5 years because all the ingredients are from the ground. And then I asked her, I said, by the way, how are you liking your shakes? Because I heard the taste of them isn't good. That's what I've heard. I've heard that. And so I'm just trying to ask questions and be interested in her, right? Interested in her goals, interested in her journey. So I wanted to just share with that of what I've been doing to what I'm working on, what I'm dealing with. And as I share my journey, it relates to people. And that's my whole point is I'm postpartum and I'm dealing with it, right? Because I'm following a plan, I'm showing up, I'm connected to a team, I'm not doing this alone, I'm not playing the guessing game, I don't have a commute, I can do this from anywhere, right? They're effective. My workouts are 20 to 30 minutes. It's amazing. And so that is what I share on my social media is how I'm solving the problems, or not even so much problems, but these common struggles. I'm sharing what someone else's common struggle of postpartum would be, but I'm sharing it with a solution. And that is what's separating me from other people, because how you're dealing with it is how you are different in this, right? Whatever season of life that you're going on in or you're dealing with, whatever, like you dealing with it and you showing up continuously, I guarantee if you work on yourself in December and you get results in December, you show up and you don't disappear in December, other people are going to notice that. They're going to notice that you're showing up in a time where most people make excuses because you're dealing with the holidays by showing up. You're still enjoying the holidays, but you have a plan. Okay, let's get in the meat of our call. I'm really excited. Grab a notebook and pen because this is going to speak to you and this is going to help you. So as a coach, this business is built on 4 vital behaviors. That's it. If you think of vitals keep you alive. So think of this business these 4 vital behaviors will keep your business alive. These are 4 vital behaviors that wash, rinse, repeat. If you do these 4 vital behaviors consistently, you're going to build a successful business. And as we're working through these 4 vital behaviors, I bet you're going to say, man, I'm really good at 2 of them and 2 others are slacking. I'm really good at 3 of them and 1 of them is slacking. I'm really good at 1 of them, but 3 of them are slacking. If you could be consistent with all 4 daily, you will see growth happen. And so that's for a gut check for you tonight, but also for you to goal set. It's never too late to get back at it. It's never too late to be successful. In fact, there's no pace or race in this because this is life, this is health, this is friendship, this is freedom, and we should never arrive at a destination. That's why it's not a race. Race has an end goal. A race has a finish line. We're not racing here. There's no finish line. We have mile markers. We have things to help guide us to get better. And that's what I want you to do tonight. So vital behavior number 1 is be proof the product works. If you know this vital behavior, still write it down. Be proof the product works. Are you being proof that it works? If you have so much faith in this one, you shouldn't even feel bad about talking about it on social media. You should be so relentless about what this has done for you that no objection or any kind of question trips you up because you believe in this too much. So be proof the product works. What does that mean? Drink Shakeology. If you drink Shakeology daily, like it's intended, you'll see results. You'll have better digestion. You'll feel better. Your body will have more energy, right? It's healing your body. Once you start to understand Shakeology, you will start to drink it more instead of every other day. Because if you're worried about price with it, you've got to understand how it's made. It's amazing. It's the best shake out there. The ingredients are from the earth. What Beachbody does to make sure that no ingredients are compromised is amazing. Did you know that artificial flavored companies came to Beachbody saying, hey, we would like to partner with you and make this shake, but they wanted to add crap into it to make the shake cheaper and sell more of the shake. And Beachbody was like, that's not even the purpose of why we want to make it. We want good ingredients. We want it to be super healthy, and we don't want to partner and make it artificial. So what we stand behind is really, really powerful. So if you're good at drinking your shake every single day, are you good at knowing what's in it? I don't think you have to know everything in order to be successful at this, but if you already drink your shake every single day, maybe listening to the Shakeology podcast would be a good goal for you for 2020 to understand the value of it more. Maybe you need to talk about Shakeology more. Maybe you need to talk about the ingredients more in your stories. Maybe you need to handle more Shakeology objections. Maybe you need to talk about how it helps your health. There are really, really good resources for you with Shakeology in addition to drinking it every single day. I guarantee if you drink it every day for 30 days, unless you have some weird allergy to it and you are on the performance line, great, do the performance line. If you drink Shakeology every day for 30 days, I guarantee most likely you'll feel like a totally different person. And that's pretty amazing. Number 2, pick a program. Start it and finish it. You will get results. Also, question for all of you, what is your soulmate program? Mine is Insanity Max 30. What is your soulmate program? Can you write it in the comments? Transform 20. That is a big one. Lift 4. I love that one, Janae. Lift 4. I did that one while pregnant. Jill, lift 4, lift, hammer and chisel. I freaking love hammer and chisel. Turbo fire. Amazing. T20, live 4. Okay, here's the deal. Body Beast. Emily, that's how you got started. I love that. That story about Body Beast is so great. Pio. I could never really get into that one. Yeah, there's some that I probably won't ever do again. This is what I want you to do for 2020. Pick a program you love and do it. I know there's a lot of launches going out and all these things, but can you just pick a program you're in love with and just promise yourself to finish it? I really think that will set your soul on fire. Also, another best practice that I've been doing on my social media is that when I was pregnant, I knew my postpartum plan. It was MM100. I have 3 flipping workouts left of the 100 workouts. Oh my goodness. I'm so ready for this. But you know what's cool? I know what I'm starting next week. And I'm talking about that on my social media. And that's how I got people to reach out to me today. I said, I'm starting my new plan on Monday. I'm so excited. I just finished my 100 workout plan postpartum. Now I'm on to like number 2 of my postpartum plan. And I'm telling them that I don't have to guess, that I always know what's coming next. I don't have to walk into the gym and be like, what should I do today? I get to walk like not that far of a distance, press play. I follow a calendar. I check it off each day. I'm efficient. I get it done in less than 30 minutes. That is pretty rad. So I talk about that. Are you talking about that? That you know what you're doing already in 2020 and you're not waiting till January 1 to start something. You already know what program you're going to continue or you're going to start. That is pretty amazing. Talk about that. Do a program that you love and understand the value of starting and finishing something even when you don't always like it. So with MM100, the first like 40 were great. And then now I'm like, all right, like I'm ready for something new here. And then I'm way too committed to give up. And by the way, I've completed so many programs now. And so I already know I won't break that promise with myself. Well, obviously if I have 3 workouts done, but I had this mindset already at workout 70, like, Jen, you're going to finish this because you put it out there and people are watching you. So you're not going to always like all the moves. I hate side lunges with weights. I don't know why God allowed that to be even a thing in the world, but he did because he wants people to get strong and healthy. And I hate it. I hate that move. It is horrible. I don't know why. I'd rather do 100 burpees. So do a program that you love, but you won't always like it. You won't always feel like it. Beth, you're my tribe girlfriend. I feel you. Be a walking success story. Maybe people aren't joining you is because they have no idea what you're doing. They don't know why you do it, and they don't know what success you're getting from it. I do not think you have to have a before and after to be successful in this. I think you have to have conviction, and I think you have to have consistency. And I think you have to be showing up and showing that you believe in this. And so promise yourself that for 2020. Set goals around being a proof the product works. I love getting out my journal or my calendar and writing out all my workouts that are going to be for the first 3 months of the year. And then once I'm like halfway through one, I'll look ahead again and pick another program and set myself up. I wear adjustable pants though. If there's a new launch that I wasn't prepared for, I didn't think that I was going to do, then I might change it up. Give yourself the permission to do that. But I love writing down in my calendar exactly what I'm going to do so I don't have to guess, and then I know what is next. And then I share that on my social media, which is really, really helpful. Vital behavior number 2, personal development. I think that this vital behavior is the one that you should have a number 1 goal with in 2020. This might be the difference between where you are and where you want to get to. I really do think that personal development is going to help you break through some barriers, some roadblocks, and some insecurities that you have. I think that personal development is going to help you realize your limitations, and then you're able to chip away at it. You're dealing with it, right? You might have anxiety, but you're dealing with it because you're pushing play, right? You might have self-doubt, but I'm still here. You might be like, is this ever going to happen for me? You might be feeling that or think that. Personal development is going to help you work through that. Does that make sense? So it doesn't mean that you're healed. I don't think we ever are, right? Because we're all sinful. We're all fallen short. But I do believe that personal development helps us chip away at insecurities that we have and fears that we have. And what makes you different than the average person is that you're dealing with it. You're showing up. you're listening to personal development, you're reading something that's helping your brain and helping your mindset and helping you go where you want to go in life. Personal development is hands down the most, I don't want to say most important vital behavior, but it's pretty important. It's one I stand behind greatly. So with personal development, what is a podcast that you can listen to consistently? Is that the quote of the day show? Can you all drop what your favorite PD in the comments to give some ideas? I really think doing PD tailored to your life situation is everything. If you struggle with procrastination, eat that frog. If you struggle with finishing something, Finish by John Acuff. If you're struggling with low energy, Energy Bus, right? There are so many wonderful, wonderful, wonderful PD books. And I honestly recommend getting a book and highlighting it. I say this a lot. The Compound Effect and The Slide Edge were my first two books I ever read as a coach. And I knew I wouldn't make quitting an option. I knew that. I knew for sure once I read those books that this was the Compound Effect and that I wouldn't throw in the towel. And I haven't. And it's because of those two great books. Those are such great books. If you have not read The Compound Effect or The Slight Edge, as a business owner, I would 100% read the book and highlight it and make notes. It is powerful, and then share it through lessons through your social media. I want you to set goals for personal development. So something I set for 2019 is that I would read at least one book a month. If you want to be even more ambitious and do a book a week, like you do you, a book a month was good for me. And then additionally, I listen to either YouTube or I listen to a podcast. But I like to read a chapter a day. Janae, 100 Days to Brave. That is so awesome. So I want you to set goals for PD in 2020. So I would even get out my calendar and I would write the books that I would have. I would even order them. You should see the books that I have that I'm waiting to read, because I'll order them in advance. I think that there is power in having the physical copy. Even if you have Audible, awesome, things like that. You can go to the library if it's a money thing. On Amazon, I like to actually buy my books used. So I can get books that are normally $20 for $3 on Amazon. The option is when you're looking up the book, I think it's like right under the price where it says buy used, and then you can click that, and then you can read like if there's wear and tear on them. So if there's like a tear on the cover and it's $10 cheaper, of course I'm going to buy it. It just makes the most sense. So set goals with personal development. This is a vital behavior. Is this something you're skipping to Monday, Wednesday, Friday? I want you to know personal development is something that's in my life daily. In the car, while you're working out, in the shower, while you're getting ready, while you're cooking dinner, while you're folding laundry. Personal development is everything. I have a book by my bed, right? That personal development time. And I like to add in there too, like I love doing devotion every morning to start my day. My best kind of morning is when I wake up and after taking care of Faye and things like that, reading a chapter of my personal development or doing my devotion and then hitting play. The next vital behavior. Invite. Is this the one that you might be missing? Or are you inviting the same person over and over again? Expanding your network builds your business. Starting new relationships. Connecting with new people. And not just following up with the same 10 people that keep ghosting you, but reaching more people, connecting with new people through your season. Inviting. What are you inviting to? Are you just throwing it up like spaghetti on a wall and seeing what sticks? When I first started, all of my challenge groups always started the first Monday of every month. I don't invite to challenge groups anymore. I invite to the team. But do a challenge group, do whatever you need to do. I like to invite to this community, and I talk about coaching. So if you're wanting to invite to the team is what's going to build your business. The team is the best part. The team is where we grow the most. And that's why I believe in a team more than a challenge group. Challenge groups are great, but I love team-based challenge groups. I love challenge groups with coaches in there. If you notice our mission move, it's all coaches mainly, right? Because coaches stick to the lifestyle. and it inspires me. I believe in the team way more. This is who I want to do life with. So if you want to invite to the team, how can you do that? Can you do a live on your Facebook talking about coaching and do a little quick sneak peek? Can you invite people to our sneak peek? We have a coach sneak peek. In our sneak peek, our big one that has over 1,000 people in it, I have a what is coaching video in there. I've also used resources from YouTube. Trina Gray has an amazing what is coaching video that I've used. If someone is interested in coaching, send them that video. I have a ton on my YouTube. Go use one of those. Just be like, this is my mentor and friend, Julianne. I talk about this business all the time on my social media. I have story sequences talking about the team, talking about this journey, talking about this business, and being straight up about it. What are you inviting to, or are you guessing at it? Are you going to invite to the team every first week of the new month? And then you're going to invite to the challenge group? Pick a pattern in what you want to do and stick it out. And then what third-party tools can you use to help your invite with the team? I think with inviting, it's really important to focus on people's goals. So for example, if I'm talking about the team and someone messages me and they say, hey, can I learn more about the team? I'll say, yes, for sure. I'd love to tell you more. What are you looking for? Are you looking for extra income? Are you looking to live more fit? Do you already love fitness? Are you needing a fitness plan? Then they tell me, and I'm like, awesome. The hardest thing about coaching is coaching yourself, not coaching others. People say, oh, I can't do what you do because I can't coach others. No, girl, you can. You could be everyone's number one cheerleader. And that's why you haven't done anything with yourself, is because you're cheering for everybody else and not yourself. I think the hardest part with coaching is coaching yourself, disciplining yourself, right? And that's what we teach on this team, is how to show up for yourself and not feel selfish about it. That is why I think you should join this team. I think you should join this community because we work on more than just confidence of our body, but we work on the confidence of our mind. This is how convicted I am about the team. We go to fitness retreats. We go to masterminds. We jump on Zooms. We collaborate about life. We're thinking bigger. We have bigger dreams. We have limitless potential. That's what we do on this team. Break down coaching and what coaching is. It's a big mystery to people. They think you just sell things. Your team is your product. Shakeology and BOD are just tools we use. A lot of people on social media who are part of MLMs think that they're like a part of a company and selling for a company. And that's where they get it wrong. I believe a lot in Shakeology and BOD, but I think my greatest offer is this team. The greatest offer I have is my consistency, is that I show up regardless and I get results, and I believe in this, and that's my best offer. So what are you inviting to? I guarantee out of all the 4 vital behaviors, this one is the toughest. This is the one that didn't get to it, but that's okay. I'll get to it tomorrow. If you were to set a goal for 2020 and invite even one person a day, your business would change. I'm not the kind that can do 50. I don't say can do, because we can do anything. I'm not the one who wants to do 50 invites a day, every day for the rest of my life. I can manage 3. And then if I happen to do 50, awesome. But when you invite more regularly and more consistently and follow up with those people and focus on them and their goals and be interested versus interesting, the game changes. And highly convicted. Lastly, and we're going to end here. I can't believe we're going to be ending this early. This is not like me, but it is what it is, my friends. And I love you all so much. Recognize. The 4th vital behavior is recognize. If you don't have a team yet, you're missing the picture, because you do, because you're on this call. You have a beautiful team. This team, Team Happy and Fit, and whatever other team that you're a part of, is your team. Recognize the people amongst this team on your social media, in a private message, on the team page. Recognize people like wildfire. Once you do that, the game changes. You can recognize people for completing 5 days of workouts. You can recognize people for posting on social media. You can recognize people for going active. You can recognize people for doing a one-on-one. You can recognize people for signing up. You can recognize people for finishing a program. You can recognize people for everything. Success starters, success club, going emerald again. hitting a rank, helping their friend get started. You can legitimately recognize people for everything. And when you do that, you make this more about them than it is about you. And that's where it gets really fun, is when you see the success of other people. I love this team and I love this business. And what I've done to get to where I am is I have relentlessly not disappeared. I've relentlessly been consistent about sharing my story, being a product of the product, inviting people along with me. And by the way, not waiting for them to see a social media post to join me. I've had to reach out. So when people are following my story, commenting below, I'm expanding my network, I'm reaching out to them, I'm building a relationship with them, right? But recognizing people shows other people that they can do it too, that it's not just you. If I were to have to sign up again, all over again, what would I be looking for? I'd be looking for a successful coach who's made other people successful. I would not just be looking for a successful coach. I wouldn't be just looking for a coach who's lost weight, but coach, show me 10 of your people that you've helped lose 10 pounds, right? Sweet coach, you've made $100 a week. Can you tell me 10 other people that you've helped make $100 a week? That's what I would be looking for in someone. So I hope that's a gut check for you, is, are you duplicating success? Sweet, you're posting on social media. Have you helped other coaches post on social media? Like, encourage them to get over this fear of judgment? That's how I think, and that's how I live, and that's what I do. As a coach, as a leader, for recognition, I had to take ownership that I had to show up first. I had to get results first. I had to hit goals first. I had to hit Success Club. I had to get myself on the boards. I had to go emeralds in order to get anyone else emeralds. It started with me. To go elite, right? All these different things had to start with me. And then what's really powerful is, it is way better when you have a coach go diamond than it is when you went diamond. It is way cooler when you not just open up your second CBC, but you see a lot of other people on your team open up their second CBC because they went 2-star. That is power. That is success. And I believe that success does not play favorites, and that it's not above you. And I truly believe that you can make anything happen with this business. I love you all so much. Kim, can you hit end record?